Have you ever felt like nothing is happening? Like your prayers are going unheard? Like your life is stuck in silence? But what if I told you? This silence is not absence. It is preparation. What if the delays, the confusion, the closed doors are not signs of God ignoring you, but signs of God working quietly, powerfully, behind the scenes of your life? Some of the greatest miracles do not arrive with noise. They arrive while you are waiting, while you are doubting, while you think nothing is changing. If you stay with me till the end of this video, you may realize something profound. God has already been working in your life, even when you thought He wasn't. And once you see these signs, you will never look at delays the same way again. Welcome to Inner Divine, a sacred space where we explore deep spiritual truths, divine timing, and the unseen ways God guides our lives. If you feel drawn to spiritual wisdom, if your soul is searching for meaning, peace, and divine connection, this channel is for you. Before we go deeper, take a moment to subscribe to Inner Divine. This simple action helps this message reach someone who desperately needs it today. And in the comments, type "I trust the process" to affirm your faith and anchor this truth within your soul. If this message resonates at any point, please like and share this video. You never know whose life God may touch through you. Now, let us begin. One of the hardest spiritual lessons is learning to trust God. When nothing makes sense, we are taught to believe that progress must be visible, that answers must be immediate, that blessings must arrive quickly. But divine work rarely follows human timelines. When God is working behind the scenes, your life may look ordinary, or even broken on the surface. You may feel delayed, ignored, forgotten. Yet beneath the surface, something sacred is unfolding. Think of a seed planted in the ground. For weeks, there is no sign of life, no movement, no proof. But underground, roots are forming, strength is developing, stability is being created. If the seed demanded proof too early, it would destroy its own growth. In the same way, God often hides His work until you are ready to carry it. One of the clearest signs God is working behind the scenes is delay. Not because God enjoys making us wait, but because timing shapes destiny. Some doors must stay closed until you become the person who can walk through them without breaking. You may be asking God for success, but He is building humility. You may be praying for love, but He is healing your wounds first. You may want answers, but God is strengthening your faith. If God gave you everything instantly, you would miss the transformation required to sustain it. Divine delay is not punishment. It is protection. Another powerful sign that God is working quietly behind the scenes is when things suddenly begin to fall apart without any clear reason. Relationships may end unexpectedly. Carefully made plans collapse. Paths you once trusted seem to disappear overnight. In those moments, you naturally ask yourself, why now? Why me? But what if what is falling apart was never truly aligned with your soul's purpose? God sometimes removes people, situations, and comforts not to punish you, but to redirect you towards something greater. When God is working behind the scenes, He often dismantles what is unstable before rebuilding something stronger and more aligned. This dismantling can feel painful, confusing, and chaotic. Yet remember this truth: rebuilding almost always looks like chaos from the outside, even when divine order is being created within. One of the most uncomfortable, yet deeply meaningful signs of divine work is separation. You begin to outgrow conversations that once felt familiar. Certain environments start to feel heavy, draining, or no longer aligned with your inner peace. People you once connected with may slowly stop resonating with your spirit. This is not arrogance. This is not ego. This is alignment. This is spiritual growth unfolding quietly within you. God often removes distractions before revealing direction. He gently leads you away from relationships and situations that would limit your expansion. What feels like loss is often divine protection in disguise. If certain connections are fading from your life, trust the process. God is not taking something away to hurt you. He is protecting your energy, your purpose, and your spiritual evolution. Always remember, not everyone is meant to walk with you where God is taking you. When God is working deeply within your life, He often invites your soul into stillness before any visible movement begins. You may feel drawn toward silence, solitude, and honest self-reflection. This is not withdrawal from the world, it is divine preparation. Stillness creates sacred space where God can speak without interference from fear, noise, or distraction. Some guidance cannot be heard in chaos. Some clarity only arrives in quiet moments. If your soul is craving peace and stillness right now, understand this clearly: God is gently recalibrating your heart, aligning your thoughts, and preparing you for the next chapter of your journey. God rarely shouts to get your attention. Most of the time, He speaks in quiet whispers to the heart. You begin noticing repeated numbers, unexpected messages, and perfectly timed encounters that feel too meaningful to ignore. These are not random events or coincidences. They are gentle confirmations from the divine. When God is working behind the scenes, He leaves small signs along your path. Subtle breadcrumbs of reassurance. Just enough to guide you forward, restore your faith, and remind you that you are never alone. If your faith feels challenged right now, understand this clearly: it means your faith is growing, not fading. Gold is never proven without fire. And faith is never strengthened without uncertainty. God does not test you to break you. He tests you to refine you, to remove fear, doubt, and weakness from your spirit. Every unanswered prayer is shaping patience. Every difficult moment is building inner strength. If you are still praying despite the silence, still hoping despite the delay, still trusting despite the confusion, you are already far stronger than you realize. And God is closer than you think. If you are watching this right now, this message has found you on purpose, not by accident. God is not absent from your life. Even in silence, He is working in ways your eyes cannot yet see. Behind every delay, every closed door, and every moment of uncertainty, God is carefully arranging something greater for your soul's growth. Trust what is unfolding beyond your understanding. Honor the process, stay faithful in the waiting, and remember, when God works behind the scenes, the reveal is always worth it. If this message spoke to your soul and brought you even a moment of peace, subscribe to Inner Divine for more deep spiritual guidance, divine wisdom, and soul awakening truths. In the comments, type "I trust God's timing" to seal this message into your heart and energy. And please share this video with someone who needs hope, faith, and reassurance today. Until next time, stay aligned with the divine. Stay faithful in the waiting, and trust the sacred process of life.